The day the world almost ended, the story of the Doomsday Clock. This is fascinating and interesting because it mixes science, nuclear weapons, global politics, and the fear of human extinction. It involves scientists from the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists and the famous Doomsday Clock, which shows how close humanity is to destroying itself. Imagine a clock that doesn't measure time. Instead, it measures how close humanity is to destroying itself. Every year, scientists move its hands forward or backward. If the clock strikes midnight, it symbolizes global catastrophe. This is the Doomsday Clock, one of the most chilling warnings ever created. And right now, humanity is closer to midnight than at almost any moment in history. The birth of the Doomsday Clock. In 1945, the world witnessed something terrifying. 2 atomic bombs were dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during the World War II. For the first time in history, humanity had created a weapon capable of destroying entire cities instantly. The scientists who helped build these weapons were deeply troubled. They realized something frightening. If nuclear weapons continued to spread, human civilization itself could be at risk. So in 1947, a group of scientists created the Doomsday Clock. It wasn't a real clock. It was a warning. Midnight represented global disaster. The Cold War and the race to midnight. As tensions grew between the United States and the Soviet Union, nuclear weapons multiplied rapidly. Missiles became more powerful. Bombs became more destructive. By the 1950s, both sides had weapons capable of destroying the planet many times over. The Doomsday Clock moved dangerously close to midnight. In 1953, after the development of the hydrogen bomb, the clock was set to just 2 minutes to midnight. Humanity had never been closer to destruction. Moments when the world almost ended. Throughout the Cold War, there were several moments when nuclear war nearly began. One of the most dangerous happened during the Cuban Missile Crisis. For 13 days, the United States and the Soviet Union stood on the brink of nuclear war. Another terrifying moment occurred in 1983. A Soviet early warning system mistakenly detected incoming U.S. missiles. One officer, Stanislav Petrov, made a critical decision. Instead of reporting the attack immediately, he suspected the alert was an error. He was right. His decision may have prevented nuclear war. New threats in the modern world. Today, nuclear weapons are not the only threat. Scientists now consider other global dangers. Climate change. Artificial intelligence. Biological weapons. Cyber warfare. All of these risks can move the Doomsday Clock closer to midnight. And in recent years, the clock has been set closer than ever before. Not because of one single danger, but because many risks are growing at the same time. Can the clock move back? The Doomsday Clock isn't meant to predict the future. It's meant to warn us. When nations cooperate, the clock can move away from midnight. For example, during periods of nuclear arms control agreements, the clock moved further back. It showed that humanity still had the power to change its course. The question is whether the world will listen to the warning. The Doomsday Clock reminds us of something powerful. Humanity created the dangers we face. But humanity also has the ability to stop them. Every decision by leaders. Every scientific discovery. Every global agreement moves the clock forward, or backward. The future of the planet may depend on how wisely we choose. Because the clock is still ticking. And midnight has not yet come.